What's going on, guys? Raven here with episode 8 of The Long Dark. And in last episode, my goal was to explore the coastal highway, but it ended up being me accidentally stumbling across Pleasant Valley. So in this episode, I'm going to load up at the barn, and I might try and find a lantern and try and get back to the coastal highway because I feel like I didn't explore that well enough. But alright, here I am back in the barn that I found. Let me just get ready to go back outside. I have about 8 hours of daylight left, and I pretty much already exhausted this barn. There's nothing much in it, so I'm gonna try and go. Well, once it loads, okay, I'm gonna try and go this way and see what I find. And I heard it's pretty scary out here. There's a lot of bears. Not too friendly, so I'm gonna have to be really careful. Alright, so I'm gonna head this way through this vast field. I can see why they call it a valley. Alright, let's see if I can come across a building real quick. I might actually try to... What is that? That's a pretty big place. Oh, it's a rock. Okay. Alright, team. I'm gonna follow this road actually. See what I can find what's down the road. Maybe there's a house I can explore. The trunk's locked. I still don't have a crowbar, which is pretty upsetting. Usually I find them by now. Nothing in the car here. Radio doesn't work. Alright, let me pick that back up. I accidentally almost lit it, so I had to throw it real quick. Don't want to waste a flare. They're hard to come across. Alright, let's make our way down this highway road and see where it leads. The wind, 20 degrees out. I have good clothing though, so I'm not too worried. The only thing I'm worried about is running into either a wolf or a bear. I don't know what that is coming down the hill. Oh, it looks like a deer. I don't have to worry about that. Those are harmless, just mainly there for food. Alright, looks like I'm coming across a bridge, so as you can see, it's a pretty vast environment. A lot to explore. I don't want to take a wrong turn and end up stumbling across something I don't want to. Well, there's a little shack. Is it? Yeah, that's a little hut over here. It looks kind of beat down though. One of those burned down shacks. So I'm just gonna ignore that and try and find a more suitable place to hang out. Try and find supplies. Alright, what's over here? See it? Looks like there's a river. This bridge is called the Heartbreak Bridge. Maybe you lose your girlfriend over here. I don't know. Maybe she leaves you if you go across it. Maybe it's some superstitions. I don't know. I'm gonna just make my way to this car. Of course, the trunk is locked. Anything inside? Sometimes there's some energy bars laying around. You can't drive cars, unfortunately, which is a bummer. But I wonder what's in the trunks. If they're locked, there must be something special. But we'll worry about that another time. Alright. Oh, I do see something. Ooh, what is this? I do see something over here. Looks like another barn. Some sort of tower. And this is a deer. I don't have to worry about that. Just walk right by it. Luckily, I have not seen any wolves. That's like a pretty decent sized house, so I'm pretty excited to come across it. As you can see, 2-story, has a barn. Ah, this might be a house I can live in. A little car over there too. Maybe I can jumpstart that in the summer. Ah, who am I kidding? It's gonna be winter year round in this place. Pleasant Valley Farmstead. Hello. This looks like a decent sized house. Might be able to make camp here. Alright, I should go check outside first. I'm gonna leave the anticipation factor high. And check out these. Can I go in here? Is that accessible? No, I think it's just for show. Alright, let's go in here. See if there's anything useful hanging around, like some wood or something, so I don't have to forage. Nope, nothing. Alright, let's just go right into it. Let's get in here, see what we can find. Alright. Nice view. I would dig living here. Do I have a pet dog too? He must be buried in the snow. That's okay. I have a porch. Alright, so I can pretty much... Ooh. Pry bar. Let's go open a trunk. I'm actually pretty excited to open a trunk. Let's do this. See if there's anything to offer us. First, I'm going to check inside here on the floor. Nothing. No candy bars. Alright, let's get this trunk opened. Alright. Our first pry.
I could use this.
Down vest. Not really that useful, but the candy bar is pretty good. Not bad. Let's check out the down vest. Let's see what it has to offer. It has to offer weight. That's about it. So I'm just going to drop it. Keep going towards the house. I'm going to go through the front door. Too bad I don't have a lantern. I'm really hoping that... I hope that I find a lantern in here. Let's see what's in our abode. This is my farmhouse now. Wow, look at that size. Look at the size of this place. Alright. Let's start here. Let's start in this room, the dining room. Oh, I have a fire. Nice. I have a book to start the fire. Some grape soda. Firewood. Right off the bat, you know, I can already start making stuff. Can I sit in this chair? I cannot. How unfortunate. I would love to sit by the fire, cooking some meat. Alright, I can definitely make camp here. This is a great place. I actually call this my home. I even have a wood stove. Look at that. Look at that. Some more tinder plugs. Cardboard matches. There's a plethora of goodies in here.
That'll come in handy.
I could definitely use some coffee. That'll warm me up. Make a nice brew before I go outside exploring. Some condensed milk. This has a lot of calories. My inventory is way beyond full. I'm getting pretty tired too. That's probably not helping. But I'm definitely going to use my kitchen, store some supplies. I'm going to...
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
58%. I think I have better ones. Wool socks are way better than cotton socks, so those are pretty useless. Another book to burn. I thought I saw something under here. I did a rifle round. That'll be useful. I figure 1 bullet per deer. If I aim correctly, I can drop them in one shot.
Here?
I might not even need to go back to Pleasant Valley, but knowing me, I'm gonna take the trip back because I haven't explored it. I'm really looking forward to going up to that tower that I saw in the previous episode. But for now, I'm just gonna make camp here. Maybe stay a couple of days. Oh, a first aid kit. I left a lot of my antibiotics behind, so I might have to make a trip to gather up all my supplies. I'm really hoping to find a lantern. Some more books. Awesome. I could use some reading material. Wow, 3 books. I have enough to start a long fire in the long dark. Don't mind if I do take that newsprint. Simple tools. Alright.
I could use this.
Newsprint. And nothing. A whole lot of nothing. There's nothing back here. A very useless electrical socket. Radio's dead. Alright, let's go upstairs. I'm walking pretty slow. Look at that, some blocks I can play with. Pretty cool. Ooh, a little nursery. Alright, I got some toys and trinkets. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That looks like a rifle round, am I right? Or nope, that's just a random shadow. There's nothing I can take from the nursery. Pretty useless room. I have myself a big bed. Looks like a king size. I heard I'm living in luxury. Whoever's house this was, I'm sorry, but it's mine now.
That'll come in handy.
And I don't know why, but all the TVs seem to be broken for some reason. I don't understand. But, okay, they're useless anyway. Some basic boots. Alright. Always need a second pair. Wool scarf. Not bad, not bad. Nothing over here. I thought there'd be a nice fireplace here, but I guess it's just a continuation of the one downstairs. Alright, I'm super over encumbered. There's a couple more rooms I can check out too. This is going to be a great place to stay. I'm going to definitely make this my house. Let's check the bathroom for some supplies. Maybe some antibiotics or something. Can't wait to take a nice bath in my frigid water.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't really need that. I never saw a use for that. Some orange soda. Who loves orange soda? You all know who loves orange soda. That's a given. Alright, I'm going to find a nice, easily accessible drawer to store all my stuff because I'm way too over encumbered. Another broken TV. Alright. I'm going to hang that poster up. Alright, I'm not going to go to bed yet. I'm still on the hunt for supplies. Alright, let's go back downstairs. Inch my way back. Slowly but surely. Alright, I feel like this is a good spot to store all my stuff. It can hold up to 88 pounds. So let's get going. Check what I need or not. I'll put on this scarf. Let me just put on all the clothes that are better first. Mittens. These are not as good. Down ski jacket. Definitely not as good as a premium winter coat. Just some cotton socks. These boots are better than these boots. Okay, so I think... yeah, these hats... this hat is definitely better. Alright, I think I am good. I am good to start storing some stuff. Alright, let's get rid of this scarf. Don't need it, don't want it. I'm gonna put this on highest weight first. And get rid of some stuff I do not need. Like these basic boots. I need the pry bar, that definitely come in handy. I don't need these tools right now. I don't need this winter jacket. Don't need... what else don't I need? I'm way over encumbered. I don't need this wood. As of now. So I can store that for later. Because it is adding a lot of weight. This pry bar took up a lot of weight. Pretty upset about that. I'm not wearing... I'm gonna have to drop a lot of things off that I don't need. Alright. I only need one at a time. I don't need all this cloth on me. I don't need all this. I do need that. I need that just in case I get bit by a wolf. I don't need 5 accelerants, that's for sure. I don't need 7 books. Still, 71. I need to get it down to 66. I might need the bedroll. You never know. Last time I put it away and I really needed it, so I kind of screwed myself over. Alright, let's get rid of stuff the old-fashioned way, like eating and drinking. I'll definitely... I can get rid of some... wow, what am I doing? I've got to get rid of all these mittens. Get out of here. I don't need you. That. Only what I need. So I'm wearing all of this. That brought me down a lot though, down to 65. This flare, get rid of that, it's junk. That's .2.2. I don't need all these sewing kits. Don't really need this magnifying glass. Alright, the rest I need. Okay, so I'm down pretty decent amount. Let's eat some food. I got a lot of food, holy crap. Might as well eat all this, get our calories up. Got our weight down. All win-win scenario for me. Alright, up to 1663. Not bad. Let's see, drink some water. I want to get my calories up as much as I can. I'll get rid of food before I get rid of drinks, because if I'm thirsty and I run out of water, I'll have enough. Who would have thought that 0.93 gallons would weigh 7.8 pounds? That's a little bit ridiculous. I feel like they need to edit that right away. Alright, now I'm up. Good amount of calories. Almost maxed out, actually. So I'm going to go back upstairs and sleep in my king-size bed. This is going to be the best sleep I've gotten the whole time I was here. Get out of here, twin-size bed. Where's my king-size? Where's my room at? Here we go. Nice comfy bed. How many hours left of daylight? 5? Ah, it's gonna be tough. Let's see. I might try to rest just a couple hours. Get it down a little bit so I can still go outside, do a little bit of exploring, and not waste my time. I don't want to sleep 10 hours and then have no extra time. All right, I'm not over encumbering, but I am by a little bit. So maybe another hour of rest would help out with that. Might go. Gather some food. 60. You know, that's good enough. Good enough for government work. Oh, it's bad outside. That's not good. Let's check it out. Let's see what the weather has in store for me. Alright. Cannot see it all. If I go out 20 feet, I'm going to get lost. I'm going to lose the house. So I'm just going to call it a night. What is this? Oh, the down vest that I dropped. Okay. Alright, I'm going to call it a day. It's pretty bad outside. I'm just going to sleep 10 hours. Take the calorie loss. I don't really mind that much. Back to the comfy bed. Let's go. Once I'm well rested, I'm gonna head east. I'm gonna use this as north, east, so that'll be my reference. I'll sleep in the twin size bed for now. I'll sleep 10 hours. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, so when I wake up, I'm gonna have to eat and drink. That's okay. I survived 5 days and 19 hours, almost close to my record, which is 7 days, 11 hours or something like that.
So thirsty I can't.
Alright, buddy, you're really thirsty, so let's get that out of the way, too. I'm about to boil some more water. Alright, I'm out of daylight, darkness left, so let's sleep a little bit. See if that question mark turns into hours. Hopefully. Nope, still bad. Getting colder, actually. Okay. Alright, let's sleep 3 hours. Let's really bang out this weather. Hopefully it calms down. Oh, it did. I see the hours now. Here we go. I can go outside now. Venture. Lucky me. Let's get our calories up so I don't have to worry about it. Hopefully, maybe I'll hunt a deer today. I don't think I have a snare. Hopefully there's a workbench in this place. I don't think so, though. Unfortunately. Is this one? No. I did miss some beef jerky. So I'm gonna get that real quick.
What have we here?
More newsprint. Oh, I definitely need that. If you don't sense my sarcasm. I didn't look in this drawer. I don't really need wool socks. I already have a pair. And they're already at 94%. Can't beat that, actually. What is this? Another TV. Alright. This is a picture frame? I have no use for that, apparently. He doesn't want to pick it up. Alright, let's go and do once over. Because sometimes you find a rifle. 38%. Why are they so broken all the time? My other one is... Let's see where my other one's at. Other one's at 31%. Let's see how many bullets this one has. This one has 14 bullets. So drop this. Check out what this one has. This one has 4 bullets. Alright, I can use that. I'll store it. I'll store it in my cabinet downstairs. Alright, let's go back downstairs. So, I have 18 bullets, which is pretty good. That's a lot of meat right there. If you factor in how much I can get with it. Okay, I can put the right gun back. Let's go outside and maybe do some hunting, because I'm going to run out of food soon. And maybe find a place with a crafting table. That would be ideal. I'm gonna get a flare out just in case, because you never know. Because I haven't seen a wolf yet, but I don't know where the spawn points are. And that's not good. There's a deer over here. Maybe I can get a quick scope. I don't want to be too far away, and I don't want to scare him away at the same time. So let's just maybe get behind that first tree up there. Maybe snipe it from afar. I don't want to waste my bullets either. But if I get this, I'll have some hide, guts, store them in my closet. Let's just be sneaky, sneaky. So I don't want to miss a shot. Alright, this should be good. Wait for him to get into my crosshairs. Ah. I think I was too far away. I missed the shot. That's okay. There's always another deer somewhere. That really sucks that I wasted a bullet though. That's okay. Do not fret. Put it in the past. There's another one over there. I will get him this time. Without a doubt, I'm not going to miss. I'm going to get as close as I can without making him run away. And then harvest some meat, bring it back to my place. Put it in the drawer. And wait until I need to cook it up. That's a lot of calories right there. Let's see how close I can get to this guy without scaring him away. I'm trying to go for a headshot. Get a little bit closer. A little bit closer. This looks good. Perfect. There we go. He's down. He's down. Perfect shot. I wish they showed the entrance wound. Alright, let's get 19.5 pounds of meat out of him and make our way back. Hour and 52 minutes. This will take 1 hour, so we'll definitely use a hunting knife. When it's not frozen, it's better off to use a hunting knife because you can get it done really quick, but if it's frozen, the faster way is a hatchet. So let's harvest this meat. Hopefully I won't get eaten by a wolf in the process. Alright, so that took 2 hours. I guess I didn't get all the meat. Okay. Let's just get this. I seem pretty thirsty, so I don't really need the hide and the gut yet. Look at all this meat, man. All 900 calories. I am set for a while. Oh man, I am well off. Let's bring this back to camp, because I'm going to walk pretty slow and I don't want to be encumbered for a while. So I'm going to bring it back to my house and set up some meat storage. Alright. It's too bad I don't have like a fridge or anything, but I don't really think that matters in this game. I just think the condition will go down over time, so it's not that big of a deal. Right, slowly but surely I'm going to make my way back. Now once I'm done, I have about 7 hours of daylight left, and it's a pretty nice day out, so I might... Where am I going to go? Let's try going over there when I get back. This may take a while to actually get my way back, but it's okay. It's okay. I am rewarded with tons of calories, which was a really good find. I don't really want to get too much meat because it might spoil. I might cook up a couple and bring with me for the trip and drop off some stuff that I don't need. Alright, it's going to take a long time. I want to get a snare to catch rabbit eventually, because it's always good to have like 3 or 4 snares set up near your house. Get that rabbit meat. I'm not really sure how many calories they are because I never caught one, but I will tell you when I find out. Man, what are all... I feel like this is like a tree forest that... Maybe they're apple trees. This could be something maybe... I don't know. I'm trying to speculate why there would be wood on each side of the tree. I feel like trees can support themselves, but what do I know? I'm not a farmer. Alright, let's go in my back door. Luxurious back door. And put it in my cabinet. which is located over here, actually. Alright, let's put all this meat away. Look at that. Let's get rid of all these newsprint too. I don't need the... Yeah, maybe I'll keep the pry bar. Yeah. I won't need 2 of these. I'll get rid of a pound. I don't need all these sodas. These wool socks don't need. I don't need all these rose hips. I don't need a tin of coffee. 19 tins of coffee. I need just enough for me to make it. I got my knife, my hatchet. Alright, I am good to go. I don't really need that. Doesn't weigh much, but don't want to waste my time with it. Alright, so get a little bit of food going in me. And then I'm set to explore some more. Alright, is it windy out? Oh, I think it's storming outside. I can't explore. I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm gonna rest for a couple of hours, see if the storm dies down. If not, I guess I'm camping the night here. Let's see. Will I get lucky? Will I get lucky? Come on, come on. Oh no, it's still storming out pretty bad, so I'm gonna sleep another hour. I'm gonna go in hour increments this time. Best thing to do is sleep a couple hours, have some wishful thinking, and then just do increments of 1 hour. And I'm not getting lucky. Unfortunately, I might have to take this day off. That's unfortunate. I'll rest another hour. Might as well, might as well. Alright, this isn't working out. Alright, I'm going to use this time to start a fire, cook up some meat. Because I don't want to waste that much time. Get some venison cooking. Start up my fireplace. Some cedar firewood. Use some newsprint rolls as accelerant. And a good old hour of fire. I'll use the fir wood. Hour and a half, I'll throw some more logs on it. Because I believe meat takes 20 minutes to cook, so I can cook 3 per hour. Which is good to know. You have to know how much time things take. I'm going to boil some water too. So I'm going to cook maybe 3 meats. And boil maybe a half gallon of water, because I believe it takes, per gallon, I think it takes an hour. Alright, I'm going to add all this fuel. I'm going to cook some venison. Maybe this time, well, the time it takes to do this, maybe it'll get nice out, do some exploring, but I doubt it, honestly. Alright, let's see. I have 1 hour and 41 minutes. So like I said, I'm going to do another decent meat. And then get some water boiling. Let's see how much time do I have left? Hour and 20 I can do. I think I'm really pushing with 0.6, but I will try to do that. I believe I'll have another 30 minutes left. Maybe, yep, 30 minutes left. Another book. It's getting pretty dark out. Add some books to the fire. A couple books. Add some books. Alright, that's good enough to get what I need done. Boil that up. You never want to be without water. It's just a bad time waiting to happen. Alright, I'm pretty dehydrated. Pretty thirsty really quick in this game now. But I have a plethora of water. And I have 3 cooked meats, which I'm gonna eat one now. You lose 100 calories when you cook them, which is a bit unfortunate. But as in life, when you cook things, you lose calories naturally, so it's pretty correct. Alright, I can keep these meats on me actually, that's pretty good. I got 1800, well, 1600 calories, excuse me. And it's pretty much nighttime, so I'm just gonna sleep the night away. In my bed. Another 10 hours should do. Get this out of the way. Alright, now back to daytime. That was a perfect amount of hours of sleep. I'm pretty proud of myself, actually. I just guessed. I know I'm hungry and thirsty, so I'm gonna get my calories up. Alright, let's drink some 1850. Get it up a little bit more for some beef jerky. Now, pretty good condition, 100%. I'm now at 6 days, 23 hours, almost 7 days. That is pretty good if you ask me. And I'm doing it pretty efficiently too. Oh, it's still storming out though. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go check out the weather first. It doesn't even sound windy out, so I'm gonna give it a little double check. But I'm really enjoying this house. It's pretty foggy out. I'm not really gonna trust it because it's hard to navigate in foggy weather, so I'm gonna sleep another hour. Hopefully the fog lifts. Alright, back upstairs I go. Sleep an hour. Come on, time, come back. Alright, there it is, team. Here we go. The weather is fine. It is not frightful. So let's go. Lego. There's a bear out there. So I'm not going that way, that's for sure. I'll remember that though. But like I said, I wanted to go east anyway, so that's where I'm gonna go. There's a deer over there. I'm gonna avoid the bear at all costs because I tried to fight a bear once and it took 3 shots and he still ran me over and ate me. So I'm not gonna attempt that again. No, definitely not. Actually, am I gonna go east? I'm gonna go south actually. Because I'm not gonna go that way. Definitely not gonna go that way. Because if he gets a running start on me, I'm pretty much screwed. It looks like he's walking towards me, so that's not a good idea. I want to be within distance or run back to my house. Just in case crap hits the fan. Alright, he doesn't see me anyway. I'm good. I just gotta keep my eye out. If anything, I have to keep shooting and praying that I don't get attacked by that bear. But I'm gonna follow this river and see where it takes me, and hopefully, what is that? So I'm paranoid now. I feel like everything looks like a wolf. All right, so far so good. I'll rate Pleasant Valley maybe like 7 out of 10. I haven't fully explored Coastal Highway, but I plan to travel back there once I get a solid foundation going in this house, and I found a lantern. So I want to really navigate those mines and see what I can find in them, not just blow through them like I did last episode. And there's the Heartbreak Bridge. A lot of hearts are broken under here, that's for sure. Alright, so I have to remember my way back. So I follow the river and bang a left. Okay. I don't want to get lost that quick. Let's go check out that place I was avoiding before. See what I can find. It seems very spacious, but I'm not seeing a lot of places to go in, like in Coastal Highway. There's an abundant amount of places. There's a rifle round, so that bullet that I wasted before, no doubt.
I could use this.
I am, I'll take it anyway. 'Cause I already have one, and it's just Not as good as my jackets. I'm gonna leave it there. Always checking here, even though I never really find anything. You never know. That one time I don't look, could find something. Alright, keep my eyes peeled for a wolf. Or a bear. Do not want to start trouble. I don't want to go too far either in case it starts storming. Because that would be bad. Even if I make a fire, I'm still not going to do well. Let's see if there's anything near the waterfall. Hopefully I don't hit some thin ice. I think there's going to be nothing over here anyway. But we'll check it out, because what's this game without exploring? Let's get up here. Oh, I guess I can't get up here. Well, I can't explore the Lost Falls. That's okay though. Nice sights. 10 hours of daylight left, but it looks like it's gonna storm out. So I gotta keep my eye on the weather. See if that progresses. Alright, let's try... I'm gonna try and keep like a radius around my house. Just in case it does start storming out, I can make my way back. Look at all the rabbit here, they're just asking me to build snares. Don't worry, little guys. Once I find that workbench, I'm gonna make some snares for you guys. Nice little homes. Alright. Let's go around this huge random rock. A lot of random rocks here. Like, where did they come from? Alright. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to follow this road a little bit more. Because I did loop my way back around. But it seems to be blocked off by a perimeter. So I'm going to keep on track. Looks like there's something red right here. Is that a mailbox? There's a mailbox to the house. That's pretty far away. Let's check it. Nothing in here. Oh, I can't put anything in there either. Or with a shot. Load this up just in case. You never know. Maybe I'll need 10 shots for something. Oh, there's a wolf eating a deer. I'm going to avoid him at all costs. Because I don't want to become deer meat. There's another bear. See him? Alright, this is getting pretty precarious. Hopefully I find another house. To make camping, maybe? I'm going to be a little bit optimistic and follow this road. There has to be something else here. They can't just have that one house. No way. Not possible. This is a pretty huge map. I think it's bigger than the coastal highway, if I'm not mistaken. But once again, I don't want to venture too far out. And bears are not one shot, that's for sure. Wolves are. I can shoot a wolf, no problem. And I have a flare. It's bears that are the problem. I don't really have a tactic to get away from them, and I don't want to be killed with 6 days into this game. I want to keep it consecutive and not keep making new videos of new lives. I want to make this new life take 2 last. But that's not going to happen if I walk into the middle of nowhere, not knowing what. Long curve. That doesn't sound good at all. If it's a long curve, it doesn't say house soon, you know. Nothing in the trunk. Let's see what you got to offer inside the car. Alright, I'm in the back seat. That's not gonna help me. Anything? I wish I could drive. That would really help out, honestly. Have a nice car, drive around in. Use kerosene as fuel. No, that wouldn't work at all. Alright, I seem to maybe come across a dead end, unfortunately. Not good. Rose hips, I have a bunch of those. I don't really need any more. Alright guys, I hit a dead end. See if I can climb. Maybe a little bit of climbing will get me somewhere. Maybe not, but why not at this point? Oh, here's another guy. What's this? Torch. Pretty good. Backpack. What you got?
That'll
Candy
come in
bar.
handy.
Easy 250 calories. Some dog food. Love eating me some dog food, that's for sure. Alright. Woof woof. Alright. Alright, let's try and make our way back. Honestly, I don't want to get caught out in this weather. I don't want to be eaten by a bear. I don't want to be eaten by a wolf. I want to starve and I don't want to freeze. So let's get it. Let's get back. I'm going to maybe go left and make my way back around the bear and the wolf. I don't really want to take a direct route towards them. I'm pretty scared about going around these corners because if there's a bear and he's in my radius, there's no turning back. Alright, I'm getting a little nervous. I don't really know where I am. I just know my house is in that vicinity, that general direction. Maybe there's something over here that I can hide out in. I'm gonna keep towards the borders. That's the best bet of staying away from a wolf or a bear. I mean, I'll shoot a wolf no problem, like I said, but I'm not in the mood to fight a bear. Especially since they run much quicker than me. What's over here? Might as well explore it before I get back. Look at this view, though. It is a pretty area. I'll give it that. Hopefully this isn't a bear trap. Alright, I don't think there's anything over here. But for the sake of exploration, we'll check every nook and cranny. Oh. Oh. The bear's den. It's the bear's den. A little bit of music playing. Probably means that the bear's gonna come back home. There's absolutely nothing in here, so I'm gonna leave. Some bear bones. Maybe some human bones. Who knows? Let's not stick around to find out. Bear, don't come home. Luckily there's no cubs. Overprotective bear mommy. Don't want to run into them. Oh man. Alright, let's go. I don't want to go on these hills because then I'm going to have to jump down. Probably. Okay, looking good. Outlook is good. So let's keep on trudging. Keep trekking up. This looks like it could lead to somewhere. 8 hours left. I'm doing pretty good with food and drink, but I'm gonna just get it down just a little bit more. Get a quick bite. Alright, let's get going. Pretty good. You walk really slow when you go up hills. Maybe there's something hidden back here that I don't know about. So let's get a nice, good point for observation. Let's get up on this hill and check out the surrounding areas. Nice music playing, by the way. I'm really digging it. That was scary. The end of that song, I thought I heard a growl. I'm getting kind of scared, to be honest. I'm pretty far out. There's nothing around here. It's pretty much just woods. Alright, I just kind of glitched down this hill and sprained my ankle. Okay. I guess I'll use some first aid. There we go. Okay. I have plenty of painkillers, so I'm not worried about that. But that was weird. The game kind of lagged, and then all of a sudden I had a sprained ankle, and then the game saved. Alright. I'll take it. I need to find some sort of shelter. I'm running out of daylight. 8 hours left. Actually, I'm not running out of daylight. I'm just kind of pushing it, to be honest. You don't want to explore for that long. What is that? Oh, man. I looked at that and I thought it was a wolf up there staring me down. Alright, let's go up here. I'm getting a little cocky now. I feel like I have a high level of exploring skills at this point, so I'm gonna try. Uh-oh. I hear noises I don't want to hear. Alright, I'm gonna just... Do I do this? Do I do this? Maybe there's something over here. I hate the sound of the wind because I feel like it's going to pick up and I'm just going to get stuck in really bad weather. That's happened to me before and I lost everything. So, let's go around this bend. Maybe I'll find a nice little house to make camp in. I did find something here though. A nice flare. A bullet. And a bullet. That's like two of the greatest things you can find. It's like gold in this game. I could use some lantern fuel. When I find a damn lantern. Alright, this seems to be... I can't stay in that place. There's no doors. Can't be warm without doors. Alright, outlook looks good. Rabbits. No bears. But where there's a shack, there's a farm. Alright, I'm at a farm. Let's check out this place. Maybe there's something back here that I can go into. Oh no, everything's burned down. Very unfortunate. But let's check for some resources. Nada, nada, de nada. Frozen deer, I don't really care about you right now. Just started firing the fire barrel. That's pretty good. I'm kind of going through this quick. So I do want to find some shelter. A house, anything. Just to get out of this weather. I'm getting pretty tired too. Did a lot of hiking today. I pretty much explored half of this Pleasant Valley map. And there's only one house. But it's a big house. Big, big house. That's for sure. It makes up for there being pretty much nothing. But, as it says, it is a valley, so that is why there's nothing. Sometimes rocks are pretty deceiving. I think they're houses, and they fool me, get my hopes up, and they're shot down. Try to keep my eyes peeled. Don't want to be stuck in a situation where I'm face to face with an enemy. I'm kind of happy this game isn't PvP. Like Rust. You just go in that game, you just get annihilated, you get shot. People steal your boots and clothes. Oh, a little bridge over here. This is a nice little view. Pretty. If I had a camera, I would snap a pic. Alright. That looks like a whole lot of nothing, right? Am I right, or? My curiosity is growing. Not a good thing when I'm running out of time. But I have to go explore. I must. And it looks like nothing. Let's go. I can't be too curious. Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Couple of deer and a wolf. So I'm going to take this route, even though he's going to be distracted by the deer. And it sounds like I hear a bear. Sounds like a bear. Don't want to piss off a bear. Alright, let's take a look. Take a look-see. We seem to be pretty good. Alright, let's go. Let's walk on the ice. Thankfully that deer pretty much helped me out. I'm doing pretty well. I am tired though. I'm going to start losing condition if I don't get back soon. So from here on out, it's my way back to the house. If I can find it. I'm pretty sure my sense of direction is telling me it's over here. So I'm going to take this gap and make my way that way. Without getting destroyed. That's a tight... That's too tight of a... okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Alright, let's go. There's a bridge. I'm gonna be stuck on the ice. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm encumbered now, that's not helping my fatigue. Ah. How much am I encumbered by? 58, 54. There's no way I'm gonna lose that much weight without dropping things that I need. So, what I could do is I could make a fire for about an hour and sleep there. But then again, I could be attacked by a wolf when I wake up. I don't want to risk that at this point. I can't explore anymore. Let's go, Raven. Let's get back to your house. Let's not waste any more time. Alright, see now I got up. I'm not stuck on the river. And hopefully it should be a straight shot back to my house. Which I remember this being to the left of my house. I'm going to go this way. Through that gap right there. And I should be back in my house. I see a wolf in the distance. 2 wolves. See them? One right there, one over there. Thankfully they are far away from me. I don't want to deal with their business. The only thing I have to worry about is this bear that was over here. Let's go.
I need to find a place to rest.
I know you do, buddy. Hold on. I got you. Right there. I'm not going to lose that much condition. Good news is, if I avoid wolves and everything, and bears, I am set. I have to find my way up over the trench. There we go. Alright. So I think it's pretty much a straight shot back home. I want to stay more towards the middle, just in case there is a bear I can stay out of the radius. And I will take as many precautionary... I'll keep outside of a certain radius just in case there's a bear. I don't see any though. Maybe I'm lucky. I'm gonna think that I'm lucky. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Alright, so pretty much this should do it for the day. Because I'm 6 hours a day late. I didn't really find much. It was just pretty much... I explored the vast surroundings of pretty much half of it. I still have that whole corner to explore. So in the next episode, that will be my task, is to explore that way. Explore that. Alright, so I'm going to make my way to my comfortable bed and take a nice power nap. So, oh, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to my big bed, which is this way. So, I think I did a good amount of exploring today, don't you think? Pretty much got a lot done that I wanted to get done. Explored a lot of this place. So, in the next episode, I will be going that way, as you can tell, this general direction. And I will get a lot more exploring done. Hopefully find a lantern. That's one thing I want to find, and maybe another place to stay. because there was no buildings in that direction. So hopefully I get lucky and find a building in that direction. So thanks for tuning in. And next episode, as I said, we'll do a little bit more exploring and hopefully avoid wolves and bears. Thanks for watching. See you later. Raven out.